video I am dedicating to Brandon. I know some of you looked at the last video, which was a little bit about Brandon and what he's been doing, and um, why he needs help and everything. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit more about what he needs, and um, uh, kind of like help him out just through the fund, which also I posted through GoFundMe, and um, so Brandon needs to make like phone calls. He needs to talk to his kids. So that's like one reason he needs your help. Phone calls are expensive. Um, they need to be paid through his fund, which is a fund every prisoner has. And then that costs a lot. Of course, he's the only one who can make the call, so no one is allowed to call him. It's a one-way, like kind of system. And then snacks almost every week. Prisoners are allowed to, get snacks. Just same stuff, we have out here, except it could get like really expensive over there because it's kind of like, living in a desert over there. Um, the regular stuff becomes all of a sudden expensive, and um, so anything they want to get, um, we could come out with like 10 items and pay like $30. So um, that happens almost every week, and that's another reason you could help him. Other things he needs is, like I said, art supplies. So Brandon likes to make statues, and he makes them with soap, which is kind of new. I never heard about that. And he paints them, and he just sells them to either other prisoners or their families, like as Mother's Day gifts and stuff like that. So that's another way you could help him. Now, the art supplies, they're not really provided by the system. So if you were to help for that, he would be getting it through like friends or other people in there who happen to have, for example, brushes, and you would be kind of trading with them. Um, and again, it's expensive because the system doesn't even have it. Um, so if you could help Brandon with that, that would be nice. Again, the GoFundMe is available with the title Brandon's Hopeful Future Behind Bars. And it has kind of like a short story about him over there you can read. Other things he needs help with is medical needs. So if a prisoner were to go use the nurse's office, it's not free. This is something which happened recently, and he didn't even know he had to pay for it until, he got the medicine and came out, and he found out like they took out like $10 just for a nurse visit. So medicine is not free in this system. So you could help Brandon with his medical needs. What is basically free in the system is just breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Anything else besides that, I mean, if you want to buy books, if you want to take classes, if you want to just anything beyond breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're gonna have to pay for it. And if you don't have support out here, like a sponsor, I mean, you're not getting those services. And so a lot of people have more than one sponsor, but a lot of people don't have sponsors at all because they don't really have families. And kind of like with Ricardo, posted, like, he had a garbage family, didn't really care about, what he was up to even before prison, let alone when he was caught, and, you know, that whole story. Um, yes, it's easier to just stay out of prison, that's true, but, um, these people, they're not entirely criminals per se. They they've been trying to, overcome the trauma and the stuff that happened in their lives that contributed to them becoming criminals. And crime isn't just something people do for fun. It's you know it's something that happens because there's no love for this person, there's no money, there's no job, there's no like friends. I mean, there are some like people, like like Ricardo said, associates, like you know you might have contact with, but they're not exactly your friends because they don't want what's best for you. So um so it's hard to call people friends, really. Um, and so the case with Brandon, really, he would be coming out next year, in August, and he has things planned out for himself. He wants to reunite with his kids. He has 10 kids, which is a lot. But he's trying to make connections with them, calling them again. Phone calls you can help out with. And he has grandkids as well. So, and he has 8 girls and 2 boys. So, I just think that's cute. Um, but yeah, prisoners. I mean, they usually have kids. Very few prisoners, like Ricardo, don't have any kids at all. Um, and so if you could help him out with his kids, even, that would be nice. Reach out to him, and through him, maybe have some kind of contact with his kids, because they're also, I mean, in need of a dad that's absent right now, and someone who can just financially support them until dad gets out, and um, you know just the basic stuff people need, we need, I need. It's no different for them. They also need it. Um, Other things you can help out for Brandon would be the Securus app, which is the app used for communication with the prisoners. So this involves messaging, video calls, anything that has to do with communication on the app. Stamps you have to buy, like not actual stamps, but like electronic stamps. You would have to pay for like $2 for like 5 of them, and every message you send requires one stamp. So if you got something to say, you should probably say it all in one message. It's not like a text or anything. It's more like email. Um, so that's another thing you can help out with. Providing a reply stamp is also, beneficial because that means it's free for him to respond to you. Other things you can help out is buying books for Brandon. He's really interested in Islam. He wants to, research it, and he's getting all these books. He's watching videos because they give them tablets, and which is something new, of course. And so everything is done on the tablet, and through there he, tries to learn about Islam, and the stuff he can download is sometimes requires money. So again, you can help out with kind of his education, and other things about Brandon. he wants to do this tattoo removal program. I don't know if he qualifies yet because it's for certain um, members of the system. So they have to have some kind of qualification, but he wants to do that as well. I know his kids want him to do it because um, he just wants to again change his life, and that also goes with a new look. So you can help him with that. Yeah, and just donate to the GoFundMe, and it goes directly to him, and he can use it and get all the stuff he needs. Like $1 over there is worth a lot. Over here, maybe you could just get like a cookie or something, but over there it's like, worth a lot of snacks and or the trading they do. So yeah, he's really working on his like behavior and everything. He's not in trouble. I talk to him almost every day. He says he's busy reading or making statues or just reaching out to his kids. And he's in a cell, but he is trying to make it to the greater population, which is when he gets to live with other inmates. But right now he's in his own cell, and he's fine. He gets to have recreation, which is a time I think once a week they get to go outside and just play basketball or just take some fresh air and get out of that facility. Yeah, and so just reach out and donate whatever you want. There's no requirement, and you're helping someone who really wants to change their life and just wants to be your friend even. Just having someone to talk to, someone who wants good for you is life changing. So yeah, thank you very much, and don't forget to donate.